still real to me, damn it. You haters just knocking it cause you don't understand it. Hot shotting belts in the last second panic. We on long-term booking feet planet. I don't vanish, they want me to fall back. Make room for the others, but nah, I'm sorry. That ain't gonna work for me, brother. The work that we produce make a listener go damn like he working with Farouk. Got you worked into a shoot. I'm the Shawn Michaels of the song cycle. Paul Bearer of the small era. The new face of terror. Toss you off the cage in a fit of rage. Make Foley look like Steve-O or Margera. They wondering if Matt Mania done hit the bricks. We like Terry Funk, homie, we ain't never quit. Pop up unexpectedly, perpetual motion. Jeff Jarrett, getting bags from every promotion. From Quizlemania to wrestle with regret. Up, up, down, down, then the dynamite with West. I don't wanna upset my political connects, but I was watching wrestling on a black and white set. Scramble box in the living room since Mania 1. And watched ECW since the day it begun. Back on 23rd and Swanson in tattered denim jackets. Swinging like Cornette with tennis rackets. Smiling to the hard cam, get used to the pressure. None fresher, leaving amateurs future endeavored. Raps about wrestling, thought you'd never see the day. Turn it up to 11 like Kurt Angle in TNA. Asking dumb questions, is he face or a hill? Put rappers in hammerlock till I'm making them swill. Told record labels to chill, cause I ain't taking the deal. Cause I'm never gonna die like Brett's hatred for Bill. You know accidents happen, but this was on purpose. Lenny Popo, I'm a genius when spitting them verses. Wrestling mag under the seat when I'm sitting in service. Free agent, cause my soul isn't for purchase. Listen, I've been rowdy from Philly to Cobb County. King Booker, don't need nobody to crown me. Leave them triggered like a knee to the face. Cause wrestling is real and people are fake. What?
No matter who you are, whatever you do, please don't try this at home.
Yo, 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 we back at it live for another episode of Bumps and Bruises podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Marcos, aka at the Sunset Kid 56. I'm joined by the tag team that fills out this trio, Derek and at Drizzen, aka Shane. And today we're on episode 48, and wow, that's a lot of episodes. We're talking about the headline or the name of the episode is AJ Styles will now be in the WWE class of 2026 Hall of Fame. Welcome, gentlemen. Shouts out to those that are listening and watching, especially our man with the master plan that's traveling, hitting the road this weekend, coming to a stage near you, Mr. Megaran. So, how's everybody been?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Staying busy.
That's good. That's what's up. So, you know, we have an action-packed weekend of graps happening. You know, we have the Elimination Chamber, and then finally, we'll get on the real road to WrestleMania, because then they have to lock in a card, right? Like, other than two matches, they got to give us a card at this point.
Got to do
guys
something.
like Derek and those fans out there that like out there just making plans off of just like, I hope, you know, it's like being at a chef's tasting menu without knowing what the chef has in the kitchen, what they have in the fridge. Like it's almost, it's a lot of trust there for a gourmet meal. But yeah, so we had a finals. Do we have the finalization of? No, it was yesterday that we had the final two participants in an Elimination Chamber. And I know we also had a couple Elimination Chamber matches on SmackDown. So, how was SmackDown, guys? Did you think it was a good show? Did you think it wasn't the go home show, but it's leading some big storylines? Like, how do you think they did?
I thought the jump off with having the initial qualifier match that had Cody, had Jacob, had Sammy was interesting. I don't know. Well, we know. Let me not put words into his mouth, but I suspect that one of our co-hosts here did not enjoy the ending quite as much as others may have.
Well, let's rewind back. That was from 2 weeks ago. That was from last Friday. It was the fallout of that match.
But they kicked off the show revisiting that. So they bring that out again. Drew McIntyre comes out talking about Jacob, and we just get that whole snowball. So,
Yep.
Cody is solidified, and I just don't know what they're doing with Jacob right now. It makes it interesting for sure, because it definitely puts some what's he gonna do on the table.
Yeah. It kind of leaves a door open, and it's like, we know, I feel like Jacob is going to be in Chicago. There's no way he stays at home. Like,
is he going to be the man in the box?
Figure his way into the main event. It might be too late for us to get a match with Jacob and McIntyre
and Drew.
This pay-per-view.
You think it's too late?
It would be literally the day before.
Hey,
so it's like, let's be honest. Pay-per-views about selling tickets and selling buys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or getting eyes on the product. If you're going that direction, why wait until the last possible second? I don't know about you.
It's them last minute tickets.
Like, you know what? I was on the fence, but now that it's Jacob and McIntyre, let me break out my credit card. Let me buy a last minute flight. Let me buy last minute tickets.
Folks do it.
And let me spend WrestleMania type money just to be there live. You know, like if it was the old pay-per-view adage, I could see them adding a match like that so they could get the buy rate up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I think what they're going to do is they're going to tease the fact that this story is not done. Like, I just hope that Jacob Fatu is not the Sami Zayn person in this situation. And so I found the most interesting thing out of the whole drama was the interaction with Cody and Sami in the back. Like, what do you think about that? Did Cody come off heelish, or he was just speaking facts and was kind of like, Sami, dog, you say I'm the chosen one, but how many opportunities have you had, my dude? It's like, my batting average is better, but we both get the same amount of plate appearances. Let's be real.
And it's like we've talked about. It's like the internet wrestling community has talked about, and it's so blatantly obvious. It's what general fans have talked about, and that Sami underdog storyline can only happen for so long. And so when he starts going, I don't understand why you getting all the opportunity. You're obviously the chosen one. It's like, wait a minute, slow down. You've had a lot of opportunity too. Like, you keep having this same storyline. Let's back it up. And I haven't minded it too much. Like, it doesn't feel like it's incredibly forced yet, because he has kind of felt like the underdog in those matches that he's had. But there comes a time that switch has to be flipped up, you know, one way or the other. We got to start to drive away from the underdog. When, you know, when Gonzaga starts making it to the Sweet 16 every year, they're no longer the underdog.
Yeah, and it's like, it's one of those things that, you know, when you open up the show, you have Cody with a clear cut like road to settle things with McIntyre, right? He's in the match. He's in money. He's in the Elimination Chamber, and then you got somebody on the outside, which is Fatu, but they're enthralled. Like I get it, but this is like murky water booking, at least for me. And because and I like to use a lot of wrestling logic, I can't figure out a way for them to, unless Cody wins. That's the only way for us to get a triple threat at Mania for the belt, right?
No, you already
he has
know,
to win.
You know who's winning?
Huh?
You know who's winning?
Who's winning?
We're going back to back. We eating all night.
Who? No, I don't think he's gonna win. I think based on their entrance music and their graphics, they're calling them the Usos. It's no Jimmy and Jay anymore. They're calling them the Usos. They're trying to, like, they need to return to the day one ish, like their original song.
Why? When you capitalize on the eating,
it's no different. You can still eat. This song is exactly the same.
It changed one word. Instead of Uso, It put ooh souls, like, you know what I mean?
You just take out the "it's just me" Oos and make it "it's just us."
But it's not.
It is.
We still gonna get that crash out heel turn. It's the perfect time for it now too.
No, I
Man,
don't think it fits. It does
This
not
man
fit.
is not going to have a heel turn because he can't do it.
He can. It doesn't, bro.
He can't do it. It's crazy.
No. I think like they're not gonna. They might do a heel turn down the line, but I think the way all these heels are falling, you got to slot somebody in. You
Somebody
can't
got to be a heel.
Yeah, like a heel, as in somebody that's established. You can't make your emergency heel turn as you know, your first time ever being a heel by yourself. Like, I get it, he's been heel before, but he hasn't been heel Jay. The Usos have been heel. You know what I mean?
I mean, even when he was bloodline heel, he was the face of the group. He was the one that was forced to be in there. He was the one that was there because he had to save his brother. Like, I hate how they just dropped that entire storyline, by the way.
I think if he turns heel as a single person right now, he has to be pushed to the main event scene because he's the biggest name.
But he is main event.
But let's be real. There's speculation that he, jumping ahead, that he wasn't even supposed to qualify for the chamber.
Listen,
the only reason he qualified is because of injury.
Look, the segment is let's talk about it. So let's talk about it. We can jump around. That's fine. You know, crisscross will make you. No, y'all ain't help me.
So wait, hold on. They teased the mystery box again on SmackDown.
What
twice
it was in the box?
They teased it twice.
I don't. At this point, I don't know if it's not Danhausen. I don't care.
Truth said it's an award. He didn't have plenty of them.
It's the Andre the Giant Memorial Trophy.
Oh my God! It is the same size.
That's what I'm saying.
That would be the biggest letdown, and then in the back would be like, "I told you, LA Knight, we're gonna get you on the Mania card, baby."
I mean, the Friday Night SmackDown Mania
it's
card.
Like, listen, the Friday Night SmackDown Mania main event is part of Mania in your mind, brother. You just got to think about it.
It's all about how you picture it.
Yeah, it's like.
Even though you're competing directly, because we're gonna have an NXT pay-per-view at the same time.
Yeah, but
are y'all disappointed that he's in the match though? Since you know we know
they're not gonna do anything with him. How about the fact that on Raw there was another on the entrance ramp, another push LA Knight sign?
At this point, bro, the whole let's push LA Knight, like I think it was shout out to Rand. Rand sent us the group chat, the IWC community, on how 2020 they were like, "Hey dog, why they ain't pushing Jey Uso? Why they ain't pushing him? Jey Uso gets pushed. Nah, man, the world title. Why we give him the world title?" And then
I like how Rand got the shout out for what I said.
Well, he sent it to me. I don't know.
I sent it to the group chat.
So, like it, bro. I think the worst thing for LA Knight's career if he gets a title run now.
No, he could make it plausible. If they don't give him a title soon.
No. I'm saying if they don't give him a title right now, it's gonna be the dumbest time. Like, you want to tank your buys, give LA Knight the world title right now.
Right now?
Oh, directly before Mania? Yeah.
Or even at Mania. That's gonna go over worse than Jay winning.
I disagree.
I think so. I don't disagree because LA Knight is not great, man. I love his character. I love it, but
do you?
I don't want
this sound like LA Knight hate, man.
It did sound like hate.
It's not. Hey man. Later, if we were in the dead SummerSlam, yes, give him the belt. Mania season, I'm sorry, dog. We need Aaron Judge, batting cleanup, baby. We can't have you out here like, hey man, bottom of the ninth, put me in, pinch hit for me, coach. Nah, it's not happening, dog.
You say that, and they did it with Jay.
So basically, what I'm hearing is if he was Hispanic, it'd be cool. If it was Penta, you know what I'm saying, he'd be forward.
No, it's a position to fail. You can't. Like, oh my God, I disconnected my mic. That's how pissed I am. That's how mad I am. I disconnected my headset. Like you getting a title run right now, it's like all right, go ahead and do it right now, and then it's to cut your nose to spite your face. You know what I mean? Doing it right now, it's like let's shut up the IWC, and then it's like like unlike Jay can fall back on his brother, like he's doing now. He could go back to the tag team scene, come back out, and then be like do a heel turn or even just be included, and they're fine. LA Knight, what is he going to go back to?
See, I disagree though from the jump of that because
he's gonna go back to maximum male models.
Well, with LA Knight, I'd argue that it's more the casual fan pushing for him than it's the internet wrestling community. I'd say it's the casual fan that's getting over with the
trying to say,
the casual
and everybody's saying, yeah.
The casual fan
LA Knight mania
is making fans making fan signs to say push LA Knight. Casual fan does not know what push means.
I disagree that now.
Why do you?
Unreal is a thing. They know what push is now.
I don't know, man.
Casual
and I also felt like that sign is a plant. You saw how good that sign looked?
Man, you should see the signs that I made. Like our signs look like.
I didn't ask that. I said, look at that. Look, like you're a professional sign maker. You're making trinkets for. You're making trinkets for cons. Like relax. We're not using you as an example.
This is crazy.
Like, will work for food. Prefer hot food.
Okay, so you know what? Let's put it to a vote. I don't want to see an LA Knight title run. Do you guys do?
At some point, I want to see him get
no. I'm saying, do you want LA Knight to win the title in the next 3 pay-per-views?
No, I don't care. But can I see him winning Elimination Chamber and it being good? Yes, that's.
Is he in the Elimination Chamber? I can't even tell you.
Yes,
yeah, right. Yeah, he is.
He was one of the first qualified.
So cool. LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre.
I don't think
I need a cricket sound. Where's the cricket sound?
Like that doesn't make sense.
Hold on, that should. That's what you're getting. That like, let's be real, because it's like your heel's only as good as his opponent. You know
but your babyface is only as good as their opponent. That's why,
But if nobody cares about the babyface. You know what I mean?
Like, they like him. They be chanting his words.
They like him.
He's
so okay.
Over.
So since you guys like to shit on my guy, the Yeet Master, they
I
love
like
Jay.
Jay.
They love Jay. You think
they don't love Jay?
Will
they
survive
love his
a title run?
You said they love his entrance. It's crazy.
Okay, so I can say the same thing. Oh, they love LA Knight's tagline. Yeah. Okay. How many people be like, man, that LA Knight match? Woo! Man, I
mean, not really anyone that pays attention to wrestling.
None of them will be Kofi.
That suplex that he did, that signature move. Name 2 signature moves that LA Knight does outside of his finisher.
The run up the ropes.
Hold on, let me help you.
The run up the ropes and suplex. That's a signature.
The OG cutter. Oh damn, that's Evans.
The run up the ropes, catch the guy, and suplex. He does it almost every match.
Okay, cool. What else?
I didn't know I needed to give more.
He said 2. He did say 2.
Yeah, but you don't have 2 setups. Like this man wants to complain that I don't play 2K enough.
Move.
But I know in 2K you get 1 signature move and a 1 finisher for 90% of the people.
Obviously, hold on. This is Shane's moment of my answer does not matter because I am not respecting the question. But anyway, let's move on.
Yes.
Because I say I would rather give us a DP push, give us a Damian Priest, something.
Wait, why?
I'd be okay with that too.
Hold on,
I was questionable as what DP meant for a second.
Why Damian Priest?
Because Damian Priest proved that he was a good champion when he was.
But here's the thing: he lost his qualifier match, so he ain't that great a champion.
Well, he's in one of those things that that like if Damian Priest came out and said, "Oh yeah, see," like if he came out with a looped catchphrase, he would be out there.
So you want to know what? You want to push him to skyrocket him to the moon? Have him walk out with Bad Bunny. Then he's champion. Have him walk out with Bad Bunny again.
The one thing that I know is that I know Damian Priest in terms of ring moves, ring set, he is really good in between in squared circle.
I wholeheartedly agree.
LA Knight, literally like, and I watch his TNA run. People are like, "Nah, bro, he's the man." No, just because you're the best generic guy does not make you a great like guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like if Brock Lesnar, whose entire personality is he's a beast, and the way and his aura of him being a monster, like if Brock Lesnar came back a la Triple H when Triple H came back from the calf injury and is about as big as Austin Theory, nobody would care.
I would agree.
You know what I mean? But Brock is really good in the ring too. But you can't be known for something, and you know, this is where you guys might disagree. I think Jey Uso is good in the ring. He's just not a good singles wrestler because they gave him the brightest stage for him to learn on the job on how to develop himself as a singles wrestler.
And you know, let's go ahead and talk about the fact that one of the things, because I agree, I don't dislike Jay. I think like
he's better in the squared circle than LA Knight. And I base that.
I agree with that.
And I base that on the fact that I can't name you an LA Knight match that I'm like, yo, that was fire. He's been in good matches, but I don't remember what he does as good. I remember the crowd pop. I remember him chanting, yeah, him in the middle of the ring and going, and people are like, yeah, that's it.
With everybody talking about. Now, let's go ahead and since it's let's talk about it, I'm gonna stump for Jay here for a second, because one of the things that the IWC loves to point to is when he clipped that top rope. He was gassed out. He couldn't even get over the top rope. Well, last night we saw arguably the bounciest, the person that cannot be matched within, I mean, arguably in wrestling right now, Javon Evans clipped that top rope as he went for his dive. Almost got bad. Almost bad. I don't know if you all caught that.
Did he?
I mean, it happens. I don't think that's a being gassed thing. I think it's like, bro, you don't have any time. Like, you know what I mean? When people do that, you never see a wrestler go, like, you know, hyping themselves up and stretching to do it. They just got to do it as part of motion. Like, you know what I mean? Think about you trying to do anything while you're on a treadmill, because that's essentially what a wrestling match is. Like, you know what I mean? Unless you got a commercial break, there's no real rest holds anymore. That's why guys like Kevin Nash back in the day,
there's still rest holds. They're just more hidden today than they used to be.
Well, they're not like, I think in his prime, somebody like Kevin Nash can't wrestle a WWE or AEW match right now.
I think he could. The matches would be different because we see those types of matches from Gunther, from Sheamus, from Damian Priest. The bigger guys still work at a bigger guy pace, but a lot of times the bigger guys are paired with the more quick moving guys, and so they can carry that side.
Yeah, like nobody was expecting Bret Hart to do top rope over the top joint. Jay has never been a high flyer. Like, you know what I mean? Like this is a different move set. Am I right or am I wrong?
It's a completely different move set. You're 100% right. Like, but I just shared the link, and it should be right at the time that he goes over that top rope, and woo! It was way too close, and they actually showed it in the slow motion replay and his thigh and his toe clipped that top rope, just rubbed a little bit.
So,
And this is a man that later in the match goes and hits the OG cutter, where he almost overshoots the OG cutter because he jumped so far.
Didn't he hurt his leg or his ankle or his knee?
No, that was part of the match story. Because he literally got up and started like kicking and jumping right after. That was him favoring whatever, the miss of the move.
The end of Raw with AJ's little segment, right?
Yep.
Y'all gotta tell the homie that he forgot his arm brace. He was just out there, just clapping, no arm brace on, man.
I mean, that's your guy.
It might have been under his shirt. You don't know.
Oh, but hey, you know what? You know what? In wrestling, and that was not in that was Consequence's Creed. That wasn't him. Two different people.
That was TNA.
That was TNA Creed, baby.
Okay.
You ain't see it. Two different people. It's a very nuanced.
He did like overshot. Like he grabbed his head, like they were like damn near parallel to each other.
It was almost like
that shit was crazy.
A blockbuster cutter.
But they look great. That was. These are matches that we need. Like
I thought that was Willow in the crowd that they panned to afterwards. I had to like double take it.
That would have been hilarious.
AEW
like, mother.
But can we talk about that? SmackDown does a really good job to make people care about feuds. I don't know who's booking them, but legitimately, the United States title seems like back when the IC title was being hot potato between The Miz, Finn, and I think it was John Cena or AJ at the time. Like that is dope. Like I like that. Like the United States title feud. Like that they got to give us a multi-person match at this point. Like what are your thoughts on that? Did you watch the very underrated, really, really good match between Tama and Dragunov? I
was shocked that Dragunov took another L so quickly.
I mean, they're trying to set up when losses, everybody loses in wrestling, but you got to set up people for them to even be a factor. If Tama lost, then you're like, how is this guy? Like, let's say Tama wins the U.S. title, right? Which I don't think there's in the plans. Let's say he wins. People are gonna be like, "Yo, this guy lost against people that are not the champ. How am I gonna care for him? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, it's just a weird precedent, and I'm curious to see where they go with it because Ilya kind of captained that team against the MFTs and they lost, and then he comes back for the singles match like, oh, this is where I get my revenge. And normally you have that kind of rubber band to set up the next thing, but 2 losses in a row makes me go, all right, you're ready to move on and go to the next person. Like you've got his number.
I think if we get this where he's in a one-on-one feud for the belt and he loses, I can get that. But Rand commented that he's nerfing that Dragunov is being nerfed. I don't think so.
I wholeheartedly agree to exactly what Rand said. His chops used to make Gunther, when Gunther was even, I've said countless times that he seemed more dominant when he was bigger. His chops would make Gunther kind of shudder. And now
but this is the Dragunov from NXT and NXT UK. That's a different that's like how in WWE 2K they have like 04 Cena versus 2020 Cena. Like
that's how they presented him until his injury. Like his chops in the H-bomb, like that was everything.
First of all, he's still killing people with his H-bomb. That is probably one of the like I haven't seen anybody kick out of that. When he drops that elbow on your face, it's a wrap.
Didn't they kick out of it just recently? Like I thought they kicked out of it like last week in the NFT match.
No, I think somebody saved the pin.
Okay.
I don't think 2026 Dragunov is made. I think we're falling into the what have you done in the last couple weeks thing. You know what I mean?
Well, especially in the road to WrestleMania.
So then for that, like,
huge.
so then Cody's horrible. Cody has not won a one-on-one match.
He just qualified for the chamber. It doesn't matter.
That was not a one-on-one match.
He won. But
one-on-one
Dragunov didn't win a group match, and then he lost one-on-one, and then he lost one-on-one before that. So he's like LLL. Like a win is a win. Like you turn that shit around.
But
if you
I'm
keep
just saying, like you can't go off of the win-loss records in the recent future. Like for all that, then why do we care about Finn Balor versus CM Punk?
Because that match was amazing.
Okay, but he lost. And then they go back to the graphic that Finn Balor has not won a match one-on-one in like 18 months.
Right.
Why is that?
I mean, I'm applying the same logic to y'all. Like, oh, so then Finn Balor is mid now?
Yes.
Okay. So then why is he meant of anything a pay-per-view? The largest.
Wait, when has Cody lost in 2026?
When is he lost?
He has not won a singles match since he lost to Drew McIntyre.
Has he had a singles match?
He had a singles match against Jacob. He didn't win that.
I mean,
since he lost the title, Cody has lost more than he's won. And he's gonna probably lose on Saturday.
All right, I just looked this up, and this is coming from Cage Match Internet Wrestling Database. In 2026, Cody has had 13 matches and won 10 of them with 2 losses and 1 draw.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now go back to 2025.
Wait, hold on. What year?
As of 2026, he is 10-2-1.
Okay, so you can go to 2025.
Let's talk about this. Come on, let's go to 2025.
2025, he only had 36 matches. So
36 matches, and over half of that year he was champion.
How many losses?
36 matches, he went 28-6-2.
Okay.
So wasn't over half of that year he was champion?
So if we extrapolate, then he's going to end up the exact same record. Because if you do 3 times the amount of matches is 30 wins, 3 times the amount of losses is 6 losses, which would make him 36-1.
Okay, how many no contests has he had?
He's had 1 draw this year.
Okay, what about in 2025?
2.
Okay, I think Cody is not. I think his win-loss. I think Cody is not going to win at Mania, no matter what it is.
The issue is you go back and you compare to 22, 23, 24. He was at like a 97% win rate versus the 75% win rate the last 2 years. So it seems like he's on a downward trend, even though he's on a trend that every other superstar in the back would be like, I would love to be, I'd love to go 10-2.
People lose all the time. Like, I don't think Javon Evans has lost a one-on-one match since Gunther. Like, I think Gunther's the only person that's beat him.
And I'm sorry, Gunther's has beat who? I missed the person you said initially.
Javon Evans. But we know that Javon Evans is not going to have the same streak that Cody is going to have.
Does this site have Javon? This might be an awesome little site that we found. Oh, look at this. Wait, that's his wrestler rating. He's got a current rating of 8.82 out of 10. And it's just
like
open to voting.
Main roster Javon hasn't lost. So
in 2026, Javon Evans is 8-6-1.
When he fought.
Do they differentiate one-on-one?
He lost to Finn.
When?
This includes house shows.
Okay. Well, those don't count.
Those don't exist.
And if it's a house show, it's probably it probably wasn't in like the UK where Finn was.
Yeah, and I would put money that you're correct on that. Oh nope, it says Lubbock, Texas, but I would have absolutely lost money on that because I would have banked that you were correct. But January 19th, he lost to El Grande Americano.
But that was the when he blew his shoulder that they thought he was going to be out.
The referee decision
would have been like you know that would have been like because there's nobody in this spot right now.
All of his losses have come on untelevised events.
Yeah, so he's undefeated on TV.
Yeah,
like there's a lot of little streaks that are happening there. Like I would wager to say that one-on-one Bronson Reed has not lost in quite some time.
So and here's something to talk about because and you actually segued perfectly for me by accident. There was a lot of talk that Bronson was supposed to be the winner until the injury, and they flipped it and made Jay the winner. Now that our field is set for Elimination Chamber, where we've got Randy, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Javon Evans, Trick Williams, and Jay. Not even who wins, who takes that first pin?
It's gonna be Javon Evans.
No, it's gonna be wait, no, it'll be LA Knight, bro.
So my argument was that's why LA Knight's in the match.
Evans is gonna go ham like Ford did.
Javon is out first. What's gonna happen is he's gonna go and you can mark this at 37 and 15 seconds. Javon Evans is going to hit an OG cutter or attempt to from the top of one of the Elimination Chamber pods.
At what time? You said
no, I'm saying this now to market that I'm saying this. He's going to try to hit an OG and he's going to catch him for an RKO.
So he's going to hit an OG RKO.
That's all cutter. He's going to go for the OG cutter and get RKO
on Randy.
The baby said she don't agree.
I'm just saying that's what's going to happen.
What's being said.
I think
there you go. RKO from the top of the pod.
Either from the top of the pod or from dropping off the top of the cage.
I think Randy Orton is KO. I still think that at this point in time, there's two possibilities. And I think we're going to get a 3-way match. We're going to get a that's not, and this is because of the injuries, but if they want to book this to make sense, you have somebody like Cody wins. And we have an unusually long time between this pay-per-view and Mania. We have like 45 days, something like that. So not Jay, by either Cody or Jacob, they keep having what they've been doing in every show. Randy comes out and says, yo, I'm tired of this shit too. He starts giving out RKOs like they chiclets to everybody. And then Nick Aldis goes, what are we doing? Our main event is like our SmackDown title match is in jeopardy. And then Randy goes, hey man, I'm Randall Keith Orton. I don't care. Add the other two men. Because at the end of the day, it's going to come down to 3 letters, RKO.
And I can absolutely see, especially for Drew's title and how convoluted everything is with the SmackDown scene, it doesn't feel like there's a clear single challenger. I could see it being, a 4-man, even like 5 or 6-man, 6-pack challenge type thing. And I've always said that come Mania, you get multi-person matches because you want to get everybody on the card paid. Everybody wants to be there. And that's a known fact for decades.
And we know what's going to happen. We know what's going to happen. It's going to get run back at Backlash. Well, whoever that champion is going to get run back at Backlash. I don't see Punk running it back. I see, because that title picture is not going to be less convoluted. You know what I mean?
No, the Raw has been putting forth single challengers, one right after the other, maybe the three-way dance type thing. But SmackDown, I could absolutely see 4, 5, 6 people for the
Because
title.
check this out, right?
Monday Night Raw did it last year at Mania. That's why we got Bianca out for a whole.
Nobody blinks an eye. Nobody blinks an eye that they have the 4-man match, right? Randy Orton wins. You know why? Because Drew, Jacob, and Cody are so focused on just making each other's lives crap right now that Randy takes advantage of one mistake. Drew goes to Nick Aldis, goes, "Hey man, it's not fair. I got forced into this. I got blah, blah, politics here and there, kayfabe stuff. You run it back, Drew versus Orton, and guess who interferes again? And then you continue this multi-man feud, and then at a certain point, then you branch out like to whoever's who. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like that's how you book this. Because think about the other participants. You have Jay, you have LA Knight, you have Javon Evans, and who's the other fourth person
For which match?
for the men's elimination chamber?
So LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Javon Evans, Trick.
Okay, so boom, that sets it up. Nobody else is ready for a title shot. Nobody is ready for that title scene. We know 100%
Except for LA Knight.
Trick Williams is gonna. Well, LA Knight's gonna go back to the pack. I can see yesterday. The fact that they said these are the people that gonna like this is the dates that Brock Lesnar is gonna be here. I think they're gonna wait until like 2 weeks before for somebody to answer that challenge, or they might not answer the challenge, and it might be Jericho. But the logic sense says that it's gonna be probably Oba. But if it's not Oba, guess who's gonna be stupid enough to do it? Because
Kit Wilson.
No, LA Knight.
I was hoping for Kit Wilson.
You know what I mean? Like, and then you feed another victim. But if it's Oba's definitely going to go over on Brock,
which would make the world happy. At least 90% of us.
Like the way, like it's not rocket science. The way that they book these segments, they feature Oba right before Brock comes out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they waited like a crazy amount of time after Paul threw the mic down to play Brock's music. They were teasing. People were like, that sets itself up. And now if it's something crazy and it ends up being like Randall Keith Orton, that's how you tell that WWE is scared of what kind of card they're putting in together.
2026, the year of retirement matches. To what Rand was saying, is he calling it out?
It was a test.
Well, to Rand's comment before that, they counted down his Raw appearances. Is he about to call it?
I can see him calling it in Minnesota. That's almost happening. That is kismet. You know what I mean? He's about...
So does Gunther retire him or does Oba retire him?
No, Gunther retires him. Oba's gonna get the rub.
Derek said, "I hate this world."
I mean, I can't get a word out, so I'm chilling.
Get all the words out. Go set the stage. It's yours.
Like, who do you prefer to last longer? If we don't get Jericho before Mania, I'm cool with Jericho not ever showing up ever. And I really hope that's the case. Because if Jericho shows up, then he's obviously going to get fed to Gunther. If not, why not Brock? There's so many people that are retiring in the next the next 18 months. Derek, I know you hate Gunther, but it makes sense. If your gimmick and you're keeping him away from the title, if your gimmick is like, hey man, don't you want to go home and hang out with your kids on your farm? Talk to me, Derek.
Okay.
I'm saying you saying okay as in let's
Yeah,
talk
sounds
about it.
good.
It's your segment.
It sounds good.
But what's your issue with it? Because your face is telling me you have an issue with it.
I don't like Gunther. I don't like Brock. So I mean, I don't like this career ender gimmick that they want to give him. So hey, okay, sure.
All right, so then you're not going to cut Gunther. So what do you do with Gunther?
Put him in catering where he was before.
Before when? He's always been a top. When has Gunther been in
Gunther
catering?
has not been on TVs when he refused to move to the US.
Okay. I mean, y'all might as well just keep y'all bickering in between each other. I'm watching. This is my live. I get to live watch this. I've been trying to chime in.
Chime in. Go ahead. The floor is yours, brother.
Chime in on Gunther and Brock. I'm cool.
Chime in on anything, man. We want to hear thoughts from you.
Who do you see winning Elimination Chamber?
It's 9 times out of 10 going to be Cody because Cody's in it. If Cody wasn't in it, then I could see some other people. Obviously, it's not going to be Evans. It's not going to be Trick. On top of their new, we don't get stuff like that. So, like, we all know that. But 9 times out of 10, it's going to be Evans. It's not going to be Randy because when Randy takes the belt again, it's probably going to be from Cody. So they can have that little feud that we all already want to see. Because what was it? Randy RKO'd his daddy. We still ain't talked about that. He been back for how long?
I mean, they were also in the same faction.
And what that mean? So was
Randy.
So was Randy and Triple H, and so was Seth and Roman.
Wait, what was Randy in his faction?
Randy and Triple H was in a faction together.
Yeah,
what they do?
No, you said Seth.
Randy.
You said Seth.
Yes, Seth had a faction with Roman. I said Roman.
No, I said Randy.
Never mind, because you're not getting what I'm saying.
Okay. So let's ask a different question. What is the card? Ignoring the TV results because it's just a road to get us to WrestleMania. What card would you book for Mania? With the cards that you have in place right now, like the only thing that you have are the Raw champions. That's all you got. Those are the only 2 matches that are set. How would you book the rest? Seeing the pieces that you got.
I mean,
let's play Raw GM. There you go.
It's exactly what I said. I mean, as far as the men's title, it's going to be someone from Raw. We're not doing a brand swap. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's jumping ship to go to the other brand. So it's going to be Cody. It's going to be Cody. That's what they do. Cody is their little golden boy. He's the next John Cena, however you want to put it, just not as entertaining. As far as the women go, who's all in that match? Who's in the match from SmackDown? Because it's going to go the same exact way. That it's going to be a SmackDown woman that wins. But who's going to make that match interesting? Honestly, I don't know. Because
did Charlotte qualify?
Nope.
No, she lost.
They pushed something very fucking random, which is surprising. Because what the fuck just happened? As a longtime fan, and knowing how TV works and who gets pushed and who don't, what's the old girl name? Kiana James or something like that?
Kiana James.
Her winning does not make sense. Her winning is a anything can happen kind of moment, but it don't make sense.
She's also WWE's high on her. She's actually really good. But what
has she been doing?
She's been Julia's manager because she was hurt initially. Mode,
right?
Well, she's been
a manager.
She's been the manager for Julia, but she's also been the tag team partner for Julia.
Yeah, and the reason she started off as the manager is because she was hurt.
So now she's not hurt. Give her a couple tag team matches, and then put her in Chamber to possibly go if something random happens, because people fuck up, this could randomly be our Mania match.
I think she's the first pin out.
I think so
Most
too.
definitely.
I think her, and honestly, I kind of thought her and Trick were put into the match for those.
It's her and her and LA. LA's not getting no title shot.
Yeah. So the field in the women is Stratton, Ripley, Bliss, Asuka, Kiana James, and Raquel Rodriguez.
Who really wants to see Stratton and Jade again?
Nobody.
That's why I'm asking you. How do you book it out of those women? And
I mean,
you got to use some logic.
But here's the thing: the only two people that's gonna win, unless you want to throw a screwdriver in, and you let Raquel win and add Raquel to Liv's match, because that's the title she wants anyway. That's the only way you're gonna make it interesting.
That's what I see happening.
Everybody else to go against Jade don't really make sense.
I think
I see if you would have took her out and put in like Nia, you know what I'm saying, a big body to go against somebody strong to go against somebody strong. Hell, even letting Charlotte Flair get back in the match.
Oh,
hell, Lash just wasn't in it. You know what I'm saying?
I was really hoping they were going to push Lash, especially after everything she did at Rumble. I thought they were finally starting to.
It would have been cool. That would have been dope.
My opinion, I think obviously the winner that on, like, if you were betting on wrestling, which I don't recommend, is probably going to be Stratton, but I could see Raquel winning and facing Jade. The reason why is two parts. They've been teasing it in the background for such a long time, and especially now with TV recently. I don't think Judgment Day survives after Mania.
I mean, that it's the perfect time to let that explode. Like I said, if you let Raquel win, Raquel goes on to then say, I don't want Jade, I want Valkyrie.
No, you don't even got to do that. You don't even got to do that.
Because instead of Liv winning, Raquel wins the title.
No, but you don't even got to do that.
Find another match for whatchamacallit.
You don't even got to do that. This is how you could book that. You could book that very easily. Raquel goes. If we're following the Big Daddy Cool motto, Raquel beats Jade, right? And then she does the night after Mania appearance on Raw. Liv did not win her belt. She lost, or she won. And then Raquel goes, hey, I got my own show. I'm out, hermana. And then she takes Roxanne with her. And then it's going to be Liv and Dom. And then, in the same token, assuming that this is where they're going, Dom and Finn are donezo too. Then you have the instead of it being like a turn on each other, has like our interest don't align. I'm going to go with what I mean? Liv and me are going to be good here. We don't need you no more. Like, I think it serves better for the story, for Raquel saying, man, you guys are holding me back. Like, and you don't blow up the women's title match on SmackDown. You make it make sense.
I have been waiting for this Judgment Day implosion for the last year, because I think it's going to be one of the best stories that they've had in the last year.
But I don't think I think it makes more sense where they just like, hey, our strategies don't align. Like, do you guys want people to like turn on each other, or do you want them just to break up? Like,
I really thought that we were going to see Finn win, and he and Liv were going to like start butting heads, and that was going to cause like a Dom Finn coming to a head, which I think would have been cool. Like, I think they can have some great matches together.
Like, what about you? What do you think, Derek? Do you want to see them break up, or do you want to see them disband?
All factions got to end.
No, but like
in at some point.
Do you?
Hey, shut up, New Day.
It needs to. Hey, listen.
Do you want them to implode and turn on each other, or do you want it?
That is a family. All right, that is a brotherhood.
No, hang on now.
It's different.
Do you want them to end, or do you want them to turn on each other? Because that,
No,
I feel like
it
that
needs to explode.
I feel
It
like
needs
that
to explode
continues their
on
storyline. If they just walk away from each other, there's no matches, there's no revenge matches, there's no Judgment Day White versus Judgment Day Red. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want the what is it?
Did you say Judgment Day White Bread would be the two teams?
No, White versus Judgment Day Red. Like, you know, NWO.
Oh, he said
reference.
red. I heard bread. I was like,
like think about what was it? What did they call Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley when they broke off and they were like feuding with them?
The Wonder Twins, the something twins, Terror
Yeah,
Twins,
like
Terror Twins. There you go.
yeah.
Who's getting
So
there?
if they break
I
up,
was
that means
struggling.
it's going to still be a faction. I just don't want them to be like, hey man, a natural conclusion would be best, at least for me. Am I wrong for that? Like,
I
hey,
like the implosion. I
So
wanna see
if
it.
they all break up, if they all just go their separate ways and walk into the sunset separately, then this is the downfall. This is the ticking downfall of Dominic Mysterio, right? Because he need to come up off them belts.
I think he's going to lose the AAA belt.
He ain't got nobody to have his back no more. Liv only can do so much. So,
but well, she was the main factor for him having the IC belt now.
I mean, yeah, the John Cena thing, but I mean, come on now, really?
Like, I definitely like the way that they're teasing the Ray the Dom Mysterio versus Vikingo match. I think Vikingo wins, and that frees up Dom. And then once Dom loses the IC belt, that's when you get the rise up.
I think Penta wins next week, gets his first singles title.
I can see that. And then you have a rematch.
He don't take it back though.
Yeah, you have a rematch, or something, or
all these rematches for an era that don't have rematch clauses no more.
That's because they do, but then sometimes they don't.
No,
they don't when they don't want you to.
Exactly.
No, like
no. I think when you're a smarmy heel, and you know, it kind of falls in line with what he is. He's they portrayed Dom, at least the heel Dom, is him. He's coasting on his name.
He's coasting on the name Mysterio.
Yeah, like coasting on the name, as in like I'm trying to think. Like, you ever met somebody that's privileged? They'd be like, you know who my dad is, type deal. They'd be like, I am Dom. Like, you screw me out. I'm the biggest name here, and he's technically one of the biggest names.
Dirty.
You know what I mean? Like, he could get away with that. You know, they do kind of a Chelsea Green, like, oh, my lawyers and stuff like that said that I get a match. And also, I don't think anybody else is ready to feud with Penta. Let's be real.
Speaking of Chelsea Green, when we gonna get Chelsea Green get a real title shot, man? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I could see it.
8 to 12 months.
8 to 12 months.
That's what I
think so.
Realistic timeline. I think that's going to take that.
Is it broken or is it like what's it called? Sprained?
Who knows, man? I don't know.
I think it's sprained. I thought she posted about it.
Like, if it's broken, I don't think she'll come home. Not come home. I don't think she'll be on TV as much as he is.
They say he's gonna keep the AAA belt.
I don't know. I could easily see him not.
I mean, I think he needs to drop a couple pounds, about like 30 pounds. You know, go ahead and let them belts go.
30 pounds? What do you think he's? Oh, the belts.
The belts.
That's the weight of the belts.
I was like, wait a minute. Dom is like, he's arguably the best shape he's been.
He look good.
like when he came back, when that Rey Mysterio gear first went on him, I was like, oof, it should have done a couple more fittings on.
Yeah, his first suit was like, I don't know about this.
He looked like somebody's girlfriend wearing a onesie during Christmas.
Onesies crazy.
I think Dom versus Finn is what we need to see.
All right, so let's jump and just get some predictions.
Hold on. So before that, because y'all talked about these multi-man matches and everything else. Y'all know the most logical one is probably going to be that Finn's going to lose, right? Because it's Finn, and Finn's going to figure out how to get his way into that Mania match with Roman and whatchamacallit. Whether it got to be him fighting someone to get it or something like that. Like it's literally what is that child name? The Daniel Bryan story all over again.
Okay. I can see a world where that happens.
You're
based
living
on the pieces that they presented yesterday.
The history always repeats itself.
Yeah, but based on the pieces that they gave us yesterday, I could easily see Finn Balor almost winning, coming up short.
Yeah, the rope's gonna break.
Something happened. I don't know if that was set up or something's gonna happen. He's gonna lose.
I don't know if that was set up.
We don't know if the rope breaking was set up.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember that match. Like
I mean, hey, you're right. He can't keep losing and keep deserving shots.
So I think he loses Judgment Day segment right before the Dom Penta match. Dominic Mysterio comes in and casts like in a shitty way goes, all right, now you lost. Now you guys have time to focus on my title match today. I need you guys by my side. And then Finn kind of looks at him like, hey, dog, like, did you just like
big bro me?
Yeah, like downplay, like, hey, whatever little thing you were doing is done. We need you to focus on me since I'm the only champ here. And then Finn comes out. What'd you say?
You trying to hint towards Finn taking the title from Dom?
No,
that's what it sounds like.
I think Finn is the catalyst. He comes out.
Oh, he causes him the match.
Yeah, he comes out. Looks like they do the whole distractocito, cuz, and then he goes to give Dom the wrench, and then instead of giving to him, he tosses it in the air. Penta catches it and beats Dom the same way he beats people, and then Finn goes, makes it obvious that it was a mistake
in the middle of the ring. I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? And then you could stretch that out to Mania, and then you get the payoff in Mania, like he beats he wins a number one contenders match, and then be like, hey man, I'm sorry you lost your title, but next man in line, baby. He's like, don't worry, I'll bring it back home to the Judgment Day. And Dom weasels his way into the match like he can do, combination of him and Liv bitching, and all of a sudden, that's when you get the turn. You get the Finn Balor moment that Dom got last year, Mania, right? Remember when he got the surprise chant, the surprise like the crowd loving the fact that he won. I think that also had to do with the fact that they're in Vegas and Ray lives in Vegas. That has a lot to do with that too.
I don't know. That was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. Like being there and seeing that was wild. Because for the longest time, booed out the building. Triple H coming out and be like, "Oh, this is real," type shit.
Yeah. I mean, I can see a multi-man match. Oh man, give Dragon Lee a bone, man. There's enough Mexicans to put him in a multi-man match.
And I'm glad because I'd forgotten about that. What are we setting up with Dragon Lee and Gunther?
To get Gunther out of the building for him not to be present for the AJ Styles thing.
But it's 2 weeks in a row.
Because they're booking towns, baby. They're not booking Raws.
So what is the point to keep doing it?
Because he choked them out on TV, bro.
Yeah.
On live television. He was hanging.
It's to give relevancy.
It was very.
Dragon Lee sold the shit out of that.
Listen.
I mean, and then nobody talked about AEW selling it the next week.
Doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And then I will say this. Internet wrestling community came out in droves going, AEW, how dare you do this? You showing a man hanging. And the week earlier, WWE had done it. It is what it is.
But I can't comment on that. I didn't see that on the internet. But the way Dragon Lee sold it, dog. To Derek's point, he just went.
Bro, I was like,
I thought the man died.
bro, that it scared me a little bit.
He sold that so well. So well.
Wait, hold on. So Rand said he's tired of seeing the hanging choke. I haven't. The first time I saw it in a while was Dragon Lee, and I haven't seen it since. Like,
I mean, AEW did do it, like, literally. Like,
I know, but it's twice. Like, is this something that's been going on for months? I don't watch AEW TV as much as I would like to.
Didn't somebody get, like, back in the day,
I think Gunther tried to do it to Jay at one point, but Jay got out of it.
Okay.
It's been on AEW and WWE like every month.
Yeah. Gunther keeps trying to do it. Like, it's his new signature.
Oh, he keeps trying to. Okay, I see. He keeps trying to do it. I get that, but I don't think that'll work on anybody bigger than
Dragon Lee.
Yeah.
I don't know. He can get Dom. He can get Ray. That's how Ray gets out. That's Ray.
Luchadors, dog. Luchadors.
Nah. You gonna have?
I don't know, man. I never been trained by a famous luchador ever.
He can hit it.
They might be like, hey, so what you do is you just hold your neck tight and just act like you fell asleep.
And then bounce off the canvas onto the ground and make it look like you literally bounced. Like, that was what sold it for me.
Yeah.
I was hats off. Like, that was incredible.
That was tough.
Man.
The way he bounced off the apron, off the edge, and then just hit the floor, arms by his side like a fish. Plop.
That and you know what? Let's call this the Hispanic hour. I feel like they trained in Mexico for them to be like, hey, dog, we don't care about them bumps. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can see some US wrestlers that were trained that they're like, I'm gonna wait until everybody's set up to catch me before I jump. Luchadors, bro, they don't care. They'll be like, man, I hope this happens.
All right, so Rand just said Gunther versus Dragon Lee at Mania.
No. If that happens, that means Triple H. So many people got hurt that Triple H is like, I guess we're going with it.
My vision is ruined.
Honestly, for all we know, maybe this helps the vision. Because I didn't like, if you look at all four, outside of Seth versus versus a Braun, which could oddly still happen. That's the crazy part. What were the other three guys gonna do? Can somebody educate me on this? Where were they
Logan's
going?
Gonna do something. Obviously, Logan is gonna be in a top tier Mania match.
But okay, but what about Bronson and Austin Theory? Like, you can't have Bronson Reed come in and do a run-in on Mania. Like, you know what I mean? Before he got hurt. Like,
I think there's still a big possibility that they could have Theory push and actually be like a plant like face type guy that was there. And I don't know. What they're gonna do with Theory is the biggest question mark.
So what you're saying is he's the last throat slit from The Rock, because The Rock had
okay.
The Rock comes out this time and does a 5-finger throat slit.
You got two, so this is I get it. It makes sense. I like it.
So
Picasso.
Let's put a prayer up that The Rock doesn't somehow come and shoehorn his way into Mania and just.
I don't know. Right now, we might need him.
Hey, look, the way everybody getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? Call Dwayne, bro.
No,
call Dwayne.
If it's a one-off match, yes,
he'll fix it.
If it's a one-off match, yes, but I don't think he fits anywhere.
All you gotta do is leave, okay? That's all you need to do.
Let's get Travis. What's Travis's schedule like for Mania?
He's not on tour, right?
Is Travis Scott available?
Just stop.
Right. Do that and then bring out the belt again, right?
I mean, we got Offset last night. Got some Migos love.
It could be a rapper versus rapper match. You feel me?
Can we talk about Offset? Like somebody was in the back, like, hey, bro, do not touch Austin at all. At all, dog. Do not. Because he punched what's it called? Waller. And then he didn't even go near. Like when they were talking, it was like, yeah. And then you could tell in his mind, it was like, that man is really hurt. So let me not even swing at him. Like, again, I don't know this man from Adam. I felt like Travis Scott would have tried to hit him. It just hurt him. Like, wait, what are you doing?
Travis Scott would have H-bombed him and straight in the eye.
Like, what is going on?
Rand says that Travis Scott answers Brock's challenge. I think he really means The Rock, but I'm just going to say that he means Travis Scott.
Yeah, they don't want a Travis Scott replay. But I also feel like this is going to sound shitty. I feel like it's also Cody's fault, Travis Scott thing, because he could have easily, had the ref would be like, "Hey, man, tell him don't do that." But no, I think, bro,
I like it. Ram. See what he's saying
why?
is The Rock. Hear me out. Let me cook. All right.
What?
The Rock answers Brock Lesnar's challenge, right? And this is our get back. You feel me? This is our get back.
Half of you.
50%. Somewhere in there. Numbers, right? This is our get back from when The Rock and him fought and he beat The Rock for the title. I feel like everybody before he retired, that he took the title from, to just whoop his ass one time. You feel me?
10 out of 10 times, I would prefer Obafemi versus Brock than The Rock coming.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Hey, keep The Rock.
The Rock is in the best. He's in the best shape of his life. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
He's arguably a smashing machine.
We get a new belt. It's gonna be a belt that's gonna say
I
Brock
said
on
that
it.
just to get that reaction out of Marcos. I said that just to get that reaction out of Marcos right there.
Listen, we get a belt. We're gonna talk about Brock's mama. All right. We get Stable. Stable got to come out. I think it's great. It sounds amazing.
Hey man, if this was the lead up to Saudi Arabia, we would be in dangerous territory for this happening.
Man, can you imagine what these conversations are going to be in a year when we're sitting here going, so when we go to Saudi, what do we think we're going to get?
Bro, what's going to happen is, I think come after Mania is all said and done, on the Raw after Mania, every single big name that it does not have a pacemaker in their heart is going to get a phone call like, "Hey, dog, we're going to need you to hit the gym. We're going to need you to get in some type of shape, because everybody's on it's on retainer in case something happened." Because boy, oh boy, you might get the New Japan treatment, bro.
Samoa Joe and Ducks
leading from Royal Rumble to Mania. Everybody in multi-man matches where the biggest stars are coming in to do one of the Rock fake leg kicks and a punch, and then coming out and then letting two other people, bro. Because if WWE does not deliver on a star-studded Mania for Saudi, that might end the whole deal with them.
Well, you've seen the other rumor that really started to bubble this week, right?
What was the rumor? What did I miss? Let's talk about
that. There's been some backroom situational talk that Vince has gotten a lot of Saudi backers to try and buy back the company.
So we're gonna be on.
If that happens,
I'm done.
No, not even that I'm done. I think the WWE will implode in a couple of years because, and again, this is just me making a sweeping assumption. If it's still the same that the Saudi government is like, yo, we want Yokozuna, that means that anybody that's under 55 is not going to get pushed in the WWE ever. They're going to be like, all of a sudden you're going to have Javon Evans come out as as Booker T. They're going to have all these young guys cosplaying old legends to fool the Saudis.
If anybody's coming out as Booker T, that's trick.
Like, they're going to be like, hey, man, like, How about we make Drew McIntyre be Bret Hart? Like, he looks like him, right? Just have him shave his beard, come out. It's like no,
He's
like,
only
nah.
a foot taller than he was.
Like, man, when you say it's gonna be literally WCW, then I would see a mass exodus because come on, dog. Like, at least we got somebody that understands some type of. There's still a glass ceiling for a lot of people, but WWE understands right now, especially, that they got to get young people. Because if anything, all these injuries is showing that next man up, dog.
Hey, MJF got his start at the Cosplay Wrestling Federation.
Hey, man, it's one of those things, man. Like I just say this: Rock versus Cena would have not happened in this era. Because as soon as they announced that, I was like, cue the Michael Scott meme when they're like, how are they gonna keep both of these men healthy for a year? That's a lot of what ifs. Like,
I mean, Cena was still active at that time,
yeah, and so was The Rock wrestled a couple matches. That's a lot of, like, unless they out, bro. Not even LeBron knows if he's gonna like wrestle, play basketball every game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for you,
LeBron knows he's not because he doesn't need to and he doesn't care anymore.
Yeah, but it's like you can't lock that in. Like, I think that's why WWE doesn't tease his long-term feuds over the Manias anymore, because you can't.
Oh, so since this is I apparently Graps talk now, but we still going to talk about it because we glossed over it real fast. So was the entire purpose of the AJ ceremony just to kind of go, oops, we messed up. We shouldn't have had his retirement match be in Saudi?
I don't think so. I don't think so. And this is, and I'll get your guys' opinion. In my opinion, I think the rumors that are out there are true. I think AJ called for it to be Saudi. I don't think that was the WWE call. And I think AJ has probably adamantly told people backstage, he's like, I'm done. And they were like, all right, if he's done, let's just put him in the Hall of Fame, because if AJ says he's done, that means you're not going to get the legend, I'm back for the Hall of Fame, let me do a nostalgia run. I think based on, and unless AJ is, he is a wrestler, he could be a carny. I think the words he said yesterday are sincere. I think he wants to go home. I think he looked at the math and said, we good. I don't need to do this anymore. I could do wrestling like admin work. You know what I mean? I could easily be Billy Kidman or something.
Have a podcast.
Yeah.
Months.
Like, you know what I mean? Something from his crib.
Please don't give that man a podcast. Please don't give that man a podcast.
Or he could stream. I think where he does like the Kurt Angle type deal, like that he goes to a convention maybe 3 times a year, 4 times a year, gets like a bag, a little Duffy, he gonna be straight. Like, you know what I mean?
Sells out all of his meet and greets at $400 a piece.
Yeah, like
WWE long ass line.
Like, think about it. Like, yo, after he's in the Hall of Fame, he's gonna get that.
Do not let AJ podcast. He's gonna ruin every fan of all time because he's gonna say the shit that he's not supposed to say.
Yeah. It's one of those things that, he can make money being home. I think he genuinely wants to be a dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, if you look at his older sons, and again, I'm an idiot. Don't, like, I felt like when he was saying that, his older sons was looking at him like, you ain't say that shit when I was a baby.
This mother.
Like, I'm in college or finishing up high school.
Now he's gonna be a dad.
You want to be a dad?
No, I think he's probably an amazing dad, but it's like, now you want to be home? Now you dropping people off. It's like, is that your dad, AJ Styles? I ain't got to FaceTime you. You just show up tomorrow and
does he keep his soccer mom hair?
Yeah, like,
or does he cut it immediately?
Oh,
like,
no.
it's different between like, Dad, can you show up to show
him? So
he's not balding, but so many people only have the long hair for the production value of it.
Wrestling.
I don't know. Hey, as long as you don't bring back the puka necklace, I'm good.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that puka shell. It fit him.
That's a young man's thing.
That's a young man's game.
It's like rap.
Do you think he's done? Do you think I don't think what the rumor is in the group chat with us said. There we go. I don't think that he's gonna cut and run and go to AEW. I think he's genuinely done.
I don't know.
This is the oldest he looked yesterday. I was like, damn, why he look so rough in the face?
He did, didn't he?
Like a month.
Because he ain't been working out.
Like he looks so. He looked like every single.
He was extra wrinkled, around the eyes and in the corners. Like you could see the age catching up. Prior to this, and I think I said it on here. Prior to the Hall of Fame announcement, I legit thought that he might go and do a little TNA run. I thought that he might do that because of the tease that they had when he showed up to the TNA show of him and Frankie in the back and him going, one more run might look good. I kind of thought we were going to see that, but after last night, I don't think we will.
Yeah, and
I mean, if history goes to show,
if history goes to show, he's like Shawn Michaels. He's like, I'm done. And I think Shawn's biggest regret, even though that check was a fat check that they threw in his bank account, he's like, yeah, I'm good. I should have, what was it? What was the run up? What was that WrestleMania that him and The Rock came out? That was the year that they should have had Shawn Michaels do a retirement match, but they didn't. Then they brought him in for Saudi on him, like, hey man, how many days does it take you to get ready? And he's like, huh? What you mean?
He's like, it takes more than 4 days. They're like, but that's all you got.
I think I don't know. He might be legit. I don't know. If they didn't acknowledge AJ Styles and it's kind of like he's retired, then yeah. But yesterday they confirmed it. And
to go back to what Rand asked in the chat, so now that he is retired, who do we see as who inducts him into the Hall of Fame?
So many people.
I think it might be a while ago. It says Rand said Samoa Joe ?
But Joe's signed to AEW right now.
I mean, things can happen.
I could see it being Frankie Kazarian. I could see it being Abyss, who they showed both last night. I could see Finn.
You said AJ Styles and John Cena. John Cena inducts him, and then he inducts no, he can't do that.
Why?
I don't know. Why not?
They don't have that.
Why not?
Connection.
Because AJ Styles built SmackDown, but
I think it is going to be somebody from AEW. More than likely, in terms of them coming up with a deal for him to do it, is probably going to be Christopher Daniels. They have a lot more history.
Well, I mean, he and Christopher Daniels have a ton. He and Samoa Joe have a ton, but those two are currently signed to AEW.
Yeah, but one is a backstage personality versus
anything
an active wrestler.
I'd say it could be actually harder for the backstage personality. But as folks that you could get, a trio of, and I'm not saying folks that you could get, folks that aren't currently signed to other promotions that don't have a working relationship. Kazarian, Abyss, Finn, like the three of them kind of switching out and doing little pieces like they've done before. I could see that happening as well. Honestly, did anybody else think it was real weird to see Abyss, since you could see his face underneath? And after seeing him on Unreal, how weird!
I mean, they showed him on earlier in the show as what's it called, Park?
Right. He's just so the polar opposite of that character that it's weird.
Yeah, and he's probably one of the nicest guys that you meet after an event ever. Super nice.
Rand just mentioned on Being the Elite, the Young Bucks and Christopher Daniels shouting him out. And then the Young Bucks, of course, had to go, it'd be real great to see one more match between you and Samoa Joe.
You know who I think is going to be honest and staring us in the face? The Good Brothers.
Yeah, that makes the most sense too.
They're not signed to anybody, and they always do anything for a good payday.
Yep. Change the number on him. And just to think, like, even when they were signed, it was what, 4 years ago that the Bucks were doing Being the Elite, and it was the first time in Montreal. And as they walked around the city, Sami Zayn popped up in the background, Kevin Owens popped up in the background, AJ Styles popped up in the background. The crowd was terrible last night. The Raw crowd was horrendous last night.
You think so?
It was one of the worst crowds in arguably 5 years.
I don't know, man. It might be Atlanta. They might be like, man, this, like, maybe it might be the fact that they got teased. The two biggest names that got teased last night did not pop up.
Right.
CM Punk messed up yesterday hard when he was like, it's not like I'm Roman Reigns. And then he heard the pop and he was like, wait, who's not here? Just want to let y'all know he's not here right now.
Just in case I forgot.
Yeah, Roman Reigns is not here. And I think they who did they tease? They teased somebody else. I think Randy or something. And it was like, but he's not here. Just want to let you guys know he is not here.
Yeah, that crowd last night was one of the deadest crowds, especially for a televised Netflix show.
That's their go home show too.
Yeah, it is.
Go home.
Like, yo,
is that why there wasn't any pop brand? Jeez.
No.
What a segue.
I think what's the funniest thing out of all of it is that did somebody lie to Punk? Because Punk,
what's up with all the black people there? It's crazy.
Yo,
he said buy Amigos ticket, get a free ticket to Raw.
First, did somebody lie to Punk? Do you guys think they lied to Punk? Because Punk was like, yeah, I don't want to take enough time. I want to give AJ's tribute enough time. And then everybody thought that that was the next thing. But then they were like, no, wait a minute. We have a whole women's match.
I thought it was the next thing when I was sitting over there watching. I was like, oh, I didn't know this was coming up next. But cool.
We going straight to this.
Like, so I think you should keep. You know what would be really crap, and I don't want to put this out there, I hope CM Punk does not get hurt. Fragile Phil.
Why would you even say it?
You didn't jinx the world now.
We were all thinking about it.
Hey, if CM Punk gets hurt, yeah, he's right there waiting.
He'll even start hitting to go to sleep.
Nah, bro.
You know he got moved, thief, man. I'm just trying to tell you,
bro.
Go to sleep.
I mean, hey, if something happens to Punk,
run it back. Run it back.
Crazy.
Oh, yo, if somebody said that this is the worst lead up to a WrestleMania since 32, which apparently so many people got hurt.
This has been like big matches getting hurt, like the largest faction that you've established, the biggest stable. Everybody's dropped. All the original members are down. Like it's crazy.
So basically, what you're saying is we just need to go back to 2022.
So
run the bloodline all over again.
So Cena was injured, Cesaro was injured, Orton was injured, Seth was injured, Taker was old, Bryan was injured. Holy shit. Man, oh man.
Just dropping like flies.
Man.
All right, well, we are past that hour and a half mark. So let's go ahead and hit this predictions for what we know this weekend. So chamber match. Who's going to be the winner? The men's match. Who's the winner?
Yeah, go with you. I can read off the matches real quick for you. What's it called?
I already got it. Derek, you're going to kick us off. Men's elimination. Randy, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Devon Evans, Trick Williams, Jey Uso. Who you got?
I got Big Trick. Nah, it's going to be Cody. You already know.
Okay. Women's.
For the fun of it. Big trick.
Women's Raquel Rodriguez,
It's
Tiffany, Rhea, Alexa, Asuka, and
Who do
Kiana
y'all want to
James.
see? We all want to see Raquel.
Okay. Punk versus Balor. Do you switch something up here?
Hey, fuck it. Why not Finn?
Okay, cool. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. I don't care.
Wow, really?
This match was thrown together too soon. We shouldn't care.
Too soon? AJ Lee.
This should have been for the women's title at Mania.
Okay. AJ
But
Lee, which
ain't got
will
no women's
logically
title.
give us 42 days for them to get to AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can have AJ Lee defend against other people, beat them, and blah blah blah, and then you can make it work.
Which it doesn't need to be a main event match. It can be an undercard match for Mania. And honestly, I'd be okay with a little bit of push to the IC title to kind of, especially the women's IC title, which just felt like a joke, in my opinion. They just kind of forget it exists for a while every now and then.
So we just need to let Chelsea Green win that title too. And then
yes, Chelsea Green would immediately make it relevant. Just
saying.
So that's it. Those are the only matches that we have for Saturday.
What is 4, right?
Yeah.
What's up with these 4 match things, bro?
Well, because we got to have 45 minutes of commercials.
No, I think a lot of this has to do with I think Triple H is borrowing that from NXT, but
I think
our thinking as fans
are a big part of it.
I think our thinking as fans, we feel shortchanged for WWE PLEs versus NXT. We're like, oh, this is gonna cook. You see how we're different? We're like NXT. They were like, woo, we gonna get.
I mean, it doesn't matter which one it is.
What did your boys say? And
but
Wolverine versus Deadpool.
NXT PLEs aren't as expensive as main roster PLEs. So if I'm gonna drop what I'm gonna drop to go to a main roster show, a big 4, you know what I'm saying? Like we did in San Diego, 4 matches is.
I mean, if we're honest, we criticized this in Atlanta. That pay-per-view was actually really good, and they only had about 4 matches.
Did it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And they gave us a parking lot match that we saw on the walk back to the garage.
See, so that's 5. That's 5 matches. If that's the case.
That was funny. We were like, oh, they're recording this for a backstage segment.
It's like, oh shit, he hit him.
Wait, you all stumble across a match or?
No, so Cody was recording a post-match interview. Like you could tell that it was a scheduled interview. And then I guess I was like, oh, look, they're recording a segment where what's it called? Owens just came by and just shouted something, but then it just kept continuing and they kept fighting. And we were like, wait a minute. Like they usually don't do this in front of crowds, but that was smart. They wanted to get the live crowd
yeah,
reaction.
that was that first, like, it's a viral real video.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember that. All right, Marcos, who you got?
I'm gonna go I'm gonna go Orton. I'm gonna go Raquel. I'm gonna go Becky. And what was the 4th match? I'm gonna go Pepsi drinking Phil.
So all of us have different call outs. I thought I was going to be like, yep, I got the same thing. But I'm going to go Randy. I'm going to go Raquel. I'm going to go Punk. And I'm going to go AJ.
Well, we all agreed on one thing. Like, just being serious. We all agreed on Raquel.
Yeah.
I mean,
it makes the most sense
because we all know Punk's winning as well. But I mean, you know.
But my thing is, the reason I want that to happen, because if the Judgment Day implodes, then you're gonna have multiple storyline back and forth. I just want them to be done.
It advances a lot more story if Raquel wins.
Yeah, like I want them to be done in the way that, like, hey man, this ain't like Judgment Day has no leaders. This is becoming too much. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want no hard feelings, but like, yeah, I can't rock with this no more. Like, I can't get jiggy with this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't want pay-per-view matches to come out of their breakup. You know, I don't want them getting jumped at every Raw. Like, oh, so and so. Like, you know what I mean? Do that for for people that are staying on the same show.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like
The
if you
chat
do
said-
that,
the chat
because the
said,
Finn
"Get Jay."
Finn Dom changes makes Dom face. That could be the catalyst to him being face, and you double down on Finn being heel. You know what I mean?
Right.
You
And-
really want Dom as a face though?
I think if his dad is done, which I think we're getting, and I think that's how that's a catalyst to get Dom face.
And I think that's arguably when we see Gunther fall is the David versus Goliath of I've got to do this. I was supposed to retire my dad. You don't get to talk shit about my family.
Yeah.
And then Dom takes down Gunther.
And then he puts on the mask.
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think he needs the mask. I think he could bring it out a la Andrade.
Yeah, that style.
Yeah, like comes out to show respect. Because WWE has tried it, and I think in Mexico they tried it. They were like, "Yo, there's not going to be another Rey Mysterio Jr. So why even mess with that?"
That's why, because it's Junior.
No. And then the funny thing is, Rey Mysterio, the original one, is actually Rey Mysterio's brother.
Yeah, I thought it was uncle.
No, it's Dom's uncle,
Okay.
which will be Rey Mysterio's brother. So I think they did the junior thing because he looks so much shorter than his brother. So
He's a junior because he's tiny.
yeah, and he's Hispanic. Like I'm the youngest. Like if my oldest sibling was older, if he was alive, he would be like 60.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So like you can understand why he could be a junior. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you're old enough to be my dad.
Okay.
Like, so yeah, I think hopefully we get. Do you think they move full steam ahead and announce all the matches for WrestleMania, or do they do leading up, like we got to book these, or do they just just match everybody up, everybody pairs up, and then it leads to Mania? I think
we'll still see development. I think it'll become more clear after Backlash.
But do they?
Because after, right?
Yeah, because it's arguably
that's
after Mania,
the one in between.
No, it's arguably 5 weeks
There's
from
nothing in March.
Elimination Chamber.
Oh,
Elimination Chamber
and Mania.
Yeah, Chamber and Mania.
And there's no Saturday Night Main Event or anything in between?
Oh,
No.
It's called Save Your Money because WrestleMania is expensive.
Dang, they are being like, hey, we understand.
Well, no, that's what it's always been though.
It's always been. But
Chamber's
it's
always
5
been
to
in
6
February.
weeks. Do they do 5 or 6 weeks, like 3 weeks of build?
Probably
or
3 to 4.
Yeah,
okay, so
they
then
need to do something because there's not enough build right now.
okay, so I can understand the first Raw and SmackDown after Elimination Chamber be the setup. But after that, when you're in a full 4 week or 4 episodes, because you got to take away one for the Mania weekend,
Right?
Yeah, no facts.
you have to have everything set.
I feel like you at least need 3 weeks though, just because then as a fan, as a just the average fan who don't really know nothing about the business, like if I know these are the matches that are set, unless someone randomly gets injured, I know, oh, we have a title match on Raw. Ain't no reason for me to watch it because the title's not going to change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Versus when they're still building, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying?
But I just don't like I think the it helps the Mania card better for you to have your card set.
Well, folks gonna go to Mania if they didn't have no matches. If we said every match is a surprise.
But this is
Mania.
arguably the
Mania.
weakest that the roster has been in a minute.
Everybody keep getting hurt. Yeah.
Yeah. So
ain't nothing gonna top Philly or LA as far as like the last few Manias go. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say Philly because I wasn't in LA.
Well, you don't go outside.
Well, Philly
I went to Philly.
Philly had a lot of issues.
Why are you rolling your eyes? Philly was amazing. Philly was a great time, even though it was cold as shit that one night.
Oh my God, night one, I was freezing.
I had to go find
right.
some little
Shout out to
headband that I
Jeff.
used as earmuffs. I had my coat on. I was like, I'm about to go buy this WrestleMania hoodie that I'm never gonna wear again just because I'm cold.
So I honestly think, I don't know. I think it helps. So let's just put it to a vote. I think it helps for them to set the matches and then build from there to create the anticipation. You got to sell the pay-per-view. Drizzen, do you believe that's the case, or do we wait until the week before the go home shows to have everything set in stone?
No, I think this week is going to be a recap of everything that happens
this weekend
for Elimination Chamber, and then we're going to get that big push. Then we're going to start getting development. It'll start to build at this show where people will go, oh, now that you did that at Elimination Chamber, what about this? And the Mania push will start, and I think it's going to continue. It's going to fill this whole thing.
Do you have the matches set 2 weeks from yesterday?
I think the matches will be set 2 weeks out from Mania.
Huh?
I think they'll be set 2 weeks out from Mania.
Okay. That arguably gives them zero. Like, is you think about five? I think it's 5 TVs before then. So you take next week off the board completely, right?
Yep.
And then you have 4 weeks, and then I think you either got to do it. You 100% got to do it 3 weeks from yesterday. But I think it's better if they do it 2 weeks from yesterday. So
I don't think the card is finalized until 2 weeks out from the show. At least not publicly finalized.
What about you, Derek? Or doesn't it matter? Like you said earlier, you kind of alluded that people are going to go to WrestleMania because it's WrestleMania.
Yeah, listen. Crack back in the 80s, it sold itself, bro. WrestleMania sold itself.
All I know is as soon as Marcos finished saying, or does WrestleMania sell itself, the baby said,
Listen, I feel like WrestleMania itself, it sells itself. It's just like the Super Bowl. It sells itself. Okay. It don't matter if your team there or not. You know what I'm saying? It could be the 2 worst teams in the league that, by the grace of God, make it to the Super Bowl. Folks going to buy them tickets. So I think it sells itself. Regardless, folks are going to go. Folks are going to come from Australia, and folks is going to spend their divorce money and alimony checks and stuff and their child support to go to WrestleMania. Because
only single people can go to WrestleMania in Derek's world.
Yeah.
Your divorce money, your alimony.
I'm not trying to put your business out there. But some of the ticket prices that you told me made me blush. I was like, if I clutched my invisible pearls, like, damn.
Like, wait, you talking about that I've gotten or that?
Yeah, that you got.
I mean, I can't do that no more.
Now,
this little person
you say that, but then you get that itch. You get that.
Hey, listen. As soon as WWE booked me to do somebody hair, we in there. That's all I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on this call. All right. That's all I'm waiting on. Look, that's why I gotta go, so I can bump into folks and be like, "Hey, yo, listen, you need a retwist. Let me
look. You gotta get your
hey, you gotta have the
blown up.
Listen,
you gotta have that fighter jacket, that flight jacket. Like if you're backstage with the tool belt, be like, "Hey, I got you right now, fam. Let's go."
Hey, listen.
Smock and a chair come out of nowhere.
He said a chair. I'm gonna pull it out like the phone chair.
He's just gonna run out and break the chair off and be like, "Sit down right here. Sit on your own face."
Anyway,
and I said that just for that reaction from Marcos.
Thanks everybody for joining us on another episode of Bumps and Bruises podcast. Hopefully we get a great set of graps this weekend. I honestly don't have a lot of hopes for the go home show. I think it's just formulaic TV, unless they're like, you know what, we're adding another person to each elimination chamber. I think it's just, hey, come see me, do this. Like the only thing that I can see storyline development will be the Cody, Jacob, and Drew McIntyre saga.
And you're gonna be excited for what's in the box. Don't let the fans think you're not excited for the box.
Did SmackDown send it back to Raw, or is it just on SmackDown?
They sent it back. I thought
they sent it back.
It's gonna go back and forth until it gets to Chicago, and you're gonna hear the whoom, 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 whoom.
I don't want Jericho.
I just want
He secretly
he could go away after that. I
think in my opinion, Jericho is too egotistical wrestling wise. I don't know him as a person. I think if you are Jericho and you are still are kind of a box office name, if WWE goes to like, hey man, we got this plan, right? You come, and then by the end of the year, Gunther retires you. He's gonna be like, I can't get jiggy with that, dog.
Listen,
like
I'm trying to tell you, you don't lie, okay? Don't lie to these people in here. You want to hear him say, "You just made the list." I know. We know it.
No, because if they signed him for a couple years, sure enough, before the end of the year, we're gonna get Wheelbarrow Jericho. Looking like he's been back in catering, just double fisting sandwiches. Like, you know what I mean? Jericho for the first 2 months is gonna be like, oh my God, he still got it. He got Finn Balor abs. And then he gonna miss TV for a couple weeks and come back. Like, is he wearing a hoodie? Well, he's wrestling in a hoodie, dog. Like, and this is funny to me as somebody that's been heavier most of his life.
He's gonna wear a t-shirt under his t-shirt.
I just don't want him to like you know what I mean? Like, okay, like if you take personal views aside, I don't like it when somebody that you have like fond memories of in the wrestling ring, and this goes for anybody, for them to come back and try to push through as a former shelf, as somebody that's nowhere near
a shell of their former selves.
Correct, a shell of their former self. And like, I felt like the Sting thing, yes, Sting was arguably used well, but WWE does not use veterans like that. They're like, yo, we paid you to wrestle. We didn't pay you to come in and do run-ins. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, Sting's entire career was based off run-ins.
Well,
the entire back half of his career.
Like, he was heavily protected, which is somebody at the age that he was, you get it.
Right.
But like, they're going to have Jericho wrestling Monday Night Raws. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, unless you know what, maybe they institute a Legends division that they make Gunther champion, and that's how you give Gunther a whole new career. And all it is, he drops in, listens to our podcast, finds out who Derek likes, and then he's like, "You just made the list."
You just made the list.
And on that note, we can leave. That was a good one. I'll leave on a high note.
Peace, y'all. We'll see you next week.
Till next time.